I currently have no Wi-Fi and I am really bored. So I'm doing something probably a bit stupid, but should be fun. I'm going to spend the next few hours trying to name as many famous sports people as possible. When I say sports people, I only mean the athletes. I'm not counting your managers in that. So let's get on with it. Okay, so this is the setup. I've got plenty of pages here for me to be writing on. And yeah, I'm gonna get on with this and we'll see how this goes. Here is the rules of this challenge. The main one is I cannot go and just Google players. However, if I'm Googling the spelling of a player and I see another player here that I didn't know about before, I would be allowed to use them. Okay, I am 100 players down. As you can see, I have done 100 so far. If you want to know, number 100, Martin Odegaard, and I've definitely spelled his name wrong. But so far, I'm feeling fairly optimistic with this. I haven't really got much strategy, which could be a bit of a problem. But I think I'm going to do this until 10 p.m. tonight. I don't know what the time actually is right now, but I think it's about 10:15 in the morning. So gives me a little while to go. And I'm going to aim for about 1,000, I think. I think that's definitely possible, 1,000. Come back at the end of this video and see if I'm right or if I was insanely delusional. But I'll see you guys sometime soon. Okay, I have finally got 200 done. If you want to see how far this is looking, we have got 200 footballers listed on all these pages. If you want to know, number 200 was Conor Gallagher. So far, I've started to think the strategy of just going through different Premier League footballers. Then from there, I'm going to start looking at footballers who've played outside the Premier League. After that, I don't really know. But for right now, I'm 200 in. I've done just Premier League footballers. Actually, all of them are played in London. So there's something else. But I'll see you guys when I get to 300. 300 players in. If you're wondering, player number 300, Jack Grealish. I've still gone only with Premier League players that have been in the Premier League, but been going on for a little while now, as you can see. 300 players in. Player number 300, Jack Grealish. I've done through loads of players who play in London. Then I've gone up north. I've done the South Coast as well for Premier League. Now I'm up north doing Liverpool and Everton. Okay, so I made a bit of a mess up with the numbers. Only from 340 down to what should be 375. For some reason, I went 340, 350. Mistake, I've corrected it. We'll move on. Player number 400 is here, Dan Burn. So if you want to see, I've done all of these pages now, all filled with players. Player 400, Dan Burn, we go right back to player 1, which was Jarrod Bowen. This is what we're looking like so far. 500 done. Half the way to 1,000. You see, this is quite a lot of players. All of these played in the Premier League, well not all of them actually. Most played in the Premier League at some point. But geez, 500 players down. We're half the way to 1,000. 600 players down. I just had to start a new page for this one. We're getting closer. 400 left. Need to just lock in and get these done. 700 players in. It's been all footballers so far, so I'm going to try and do the last 300 without any footballers. I mean, if I can't do that, then I'll have to panic and try and use some more, which I don't know how many more there are after I've already named 700 people that have played professional football. But, yeah, I mean, we're going to try and do the last 300 without naming footballers. Worst comes to worst, we'll have to get back to them. But for now, let's get on with this. I've got up to 800 done. Most of this was done with people in motorsport, but then I got 90 of them, then just used cricket for the last bit. You can see it. Then we started with Max Verstappen, all the current drivers, then people who've been in the sport recently, previous champions, people from other racing series, and then we get to about here, and it goes on with cricketers. Right, I'll see you guys at 900. 900 athletes. I've sort of gone into that MMA route in this last 100. Yeah, see, I've gone through different weight classes, listing off all of these fighters. So many, man. This is taking so long to do all this. Obviously, I did also do some cricketers before, but for the most part, yeah, this has been very long, and I'll see you in the final stretch. 1,000 athletes named today. I'm going to call it there. Wow, set a target 1,000. There it is. Number 1,000, Alexander Usyk. I'll show you who I've done this last 100. Went through some boxers, darts players, NFL. I tried to get a mix of a few different sports in here. And obviously had some MMA. I'll show you everyone who I've written down, and thanks for watching. Here is the completed list of every player or sports person I used in this list. Feel free to slow it down to be able to read all these names, but for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.